The sine rule, harder problem number 1. Here we can see that this angle B is 45 degrees, angle C is 3 degrees, BC is 4, and we're given that sine of 75 degrees is the exact value, root 6 plus root 2 over 4. We have to show the exact length of AC is 4 outside of root 3 minus 1 units. Now, setting up the sine rule, okay, we know that 4 over the sine of the angle A must be equal to AC, the one we're trying to find, over the sine of 45. Now, to get the angle A, we know that the sum of its triangle is 180 degrees, so this is 75 degrees, which makes this 105. So that is the sine of 105 degrees. But the sine of 105 degrees is the same as the sine of 75 because the sine is positive in the second quadrant. So we can replace all that by this ratio here. So we'll have that AC over 1 over root 2 is equal to 4 over the square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 all over 4. So this becomes AC times root 2, but multiplying. This becomes 16 over square root of 6 plus the square root of 2. Now we'll need to rationalize that, so we'll write that as the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2 over the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2. And of course that becomes 16 outside of root 6 minus root 2 over, now root 6 by root 6 is 6, and root 2 by root 2 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So that becomes 4 outside of the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2. Alright, now what we need to do now is to divide both sides by root 2. So AC is equal to 4 on root 2 times root 6 minus root 2. Now, rationalizing this part in here, multiplying top and bottom by root 2 here, squashed, sorry. Now that becomes 4 root 2 over 2 outside of the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2, which is 2 root 2, almost there, root 6 minus root 2. Still hasn't quite got it, have we? I'll take the root 2 inside and I get 2 outside of, now that becomes the square root of 12 minus 2. However, root 12 can be simplified to 2 root 3 minus 2. And of course the 2 comes out and we get the desired result, 4 outside of root 3 minus 1. That's part 1. Now part 2, we've got to find the area. Now the area will be, using the area rule, half times 4 times this 4 outside of root 3 minus 1. Let's go back over here and have a look at it. See, it's 4 times those sides which are adjacent, this one and this one, times the sine of the angle between, times the sine of 30 degrees. Okay, so this becomes 8 outside of root 3 minus 1, and the sine of 30 is a half, and this becomes 4 outside of root 3 minus 1 units squared. And it's quite interesting, isn't it, because that is exactly the same as the length, but obviously it's an area which is a different measurement. Alright, well that's the harder problem. There'll be some more of these type if you care to have a look at them. You can also see lots of these sort of harder questions on my website, and that is at harderhscmaths.com. hscmaths.com. For those overseas students, HSC Maths is the senior maths in New South Wales in Australia. But have a look at that website. I think there's probably around about, well over 300 videos up there now. Okay, well, thank you for watching.